Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more Stormworks Build and Rescue. Let's see, in the last video I kind of started with the front of the bomber and modeled the body, and then all I did, I just sort of finished up the skin around it. Now the landing gear, obviously, I think we're obviously going to bring inside. I just put it on there just to see how it would look, just to calibrate it. The wings too, they might be a bit big. So that's pretty much what we're going to do now, is I'm just going to plant the battery in this thing, put in a couple of, let's see, we'll put the battery here. And then we'll put in a couple of keypads. Oops. And then what we'll do is we'll just sort of play around with the calibration of things. So this one is going to be our wings. This one could be the front gear, and this one could be the rear gear. Now the rear gear has two sections on it. I think I might change that. Whoops. I think it's the velocity pivot, that if you have no power to it, it'll spin. So I just wanted to have the effect of like the landing gear was kind of like, yeah. So I want to calibrate it first, and then we'll bring it inside the body probably. I hope there's going to be enough room there. We'll have to figure something out between the engines and that. Maybe the engines will have to come up. But what I was thinking for this, as a way to finish, I was just thinking I was going to do this here. Either like that. Where are we? Tab. Oops. Come on. One more. Like that. I didn't realize that the afterburners take fuel. So I have to bring jet fuel here to the afterburner. So a lot of this, it looks bulky, right? But a lot of this is going to be fuel, so we can have the capacity, and then we need the area to store the bombs that we want to drop. So it's as long as it can be, it's wide as it can be. Now I'm just trying to figure out, like, can I make the body aesthetically pleasing, which I'm not very good at, so we're trying. Yeah, so I was thinking something like that, and then probably on the front, it's tall because of the generator here. So I'll probably do the same thing on the front here. This one here, I can come up quite sharp. Come on. We'll go there. I'll just delete it. To there. Yeah, something like that, and then it can just take the shape. Into there. I don't know, that'll have to be like, sure. And then we can do that, and then maybe something like that. There we go. Right, and that's kind of the intake here. We'll figure something else out. Maybe we'll put some radiators in here or something like that. You know what I mean? Let's see. We can do that, and maybe just come in like that. There we go. Yeah, so that's, and then I put these fins on the front because I'm hoping that for dive bombing, this will give us a bit more control. I can invert it from the rear. So that was where I was at. I was just kind of, I made the tail section, figured, okay, let's get the rudders on. I know that the first video didn't have any commentary on it, so I apologize for that. It was just, again, when I'm thinking and I'm just playing around with ideas, I don't really have much to say. That's you know, like, it was just a lot of, I suppose I could play music. Hopefully the music is coming in decent. I'll have to listen to it. Turn it up a little bit here. Yeah, I don't really have enough to say because I'm thinking. So it's a lot of like, I'm not too sure if that's what people really want to listen to. So yeah, so I apologize if you're hoping for a little more. That's a bit, not a bit large. I don't think that's a bit large. That's probably, yeah, if you're hoping for a little more commentary about how I just theorized this, I don't know. There isn't much to do it. Yeah, it was just an idea. I thought, hey, can I do it? And I'm just rolling with it now. So yeah, so something like that, we'll paint it. There we go. I think it looks all right. So now what I want to do is play around with the alignment. Oh, and I also am going to need some inverters. Let's see. Oh no, those two are all right. Need the inverter here. So let's plant it. Let's plant it there. All right, start with the electricity. We're not going to test the engines. We'll probably test them here in this video. I'll just connect everything, whatever. There's not much to it. I just turn on infinite electricity. There we go. Jet engines turn on. Oh no, those don't need electricity, and I think they'll pivot. All right, so that's what we have. Let's check to see if these are inverted. They are, so I'm also going to need one of those. All right, now let's connect the logic. So we just need to invert one, so we'll invert the top one. And for this one here, we will invert the one that it's connected to. I'll invert the one it's connected to. Okay, and then that, so we have the wings, the front and the rear. So this one here is going to be the wings. So that has to go to the inverter and to the non-inverted one. To the non-inverted one, to the inverter. Then we're going to have the front landing gear, which can go to both because it can. And then we're going to have, I'll probably have to turn on the brakes here too throughout this test. Oh yes, and then we have the wings. Wait, didn't I do the wings? Oh, okay, I guess I did that backwards. Let's see, so that goes to the bottom. That goes to the bottom. Alright. Silly me. This one here is the wings. This one here is the rear. gear. And this one here is the front gear. All right. So we'll save that. Spot. So basically when it goes in, you know, when you throw in your afterburners and your, oh yeah, I have to be careful with that. Right. Oh, I see this one. Oh. I connected that one by accident. There we go. Now we'll spawn it in. Can I lift it up just a little bit? I can. I can spawn it in. Let's see. Yeah, you see the rear wheels? See how they're kind of... So... that sucks. I wonder if... I wonder if we need to do this. Oh, is that side not... Yeah, that's all merged. Alright, let's try that. Maybe I just had to double it up. No, like it doesn't even like that at all. Doesn't like that at all. Oh well, that's okay. So then we'll just provide power to it, and then see if that works. Yeah, that's what it wants. It is what it is. It is what it is. Doesn't even really want that. I don't even know. This one's pretty good. It's because you got. So if I can't, you know what? Let's do this instead. It's because you got a piston a pivot connected to a pivot, right? So I mean, if I'm just gonna lock it into place. I may as well merge that, and that'll stiffen that up. Oops. Yeah, that'll make it easier. Then they can just fold back or fold forwards inside. I just have to make sure that it's tall enough. See, the bomber's pretty thin. So now it's going to have to be... 13 is what we're going to need. A space 13. Right here. All right, let's see. So if we... No, can't do that. If we do that... Yeah, okay. And let's take our section grid. Oops. H. Alright, if we cut that. That's about where we want it. So we need to get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, if we paste that there. merge. All right, now let's do that with this one. So we'll cut that. Paste, merge that there. All right, now these are gonna have to go forward. There's no question about that. So now what I need to do is, excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah, forward or backward. I suppose they could go backwards. And we could, let's see, they're gonna swing up. We'll have to see where they're gonna swing up. But if I imagine, they'll probably at least that much clearance is what we're gonna need. I mean, the landing gear is huge. I might even need more than that. So, and if those go straight back, oh yeah, we're gonna have to cut it right into here. Right into here. And then whatever we're gonna do about the engine, don't even, let's see. We have to go at least to there. So the one whole jet engine. All right, so let's see. So if we take this from where? There. All right. Yeah, I guess that part of the body can stay. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to turn. See, I'm thinking, and I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I'm not really providing some clear commentary to my thoughts. So what we need to do is we need to move this over. We need to shift this over enough, right, to where there's going to have clearance for that. So we might even have to come over one more, just to give the clearance for the landing gear to fold in, right? So that can come out to there, I think, maybe. I'm not too sure where the afterburner started there. Let me see. Let me see. One block. Yeah, that's where they started, was there. Oh, can you change the color of this one? I wonder if you can change the color of these. Oh, one is not like the other. Oh, you can just change the color of the ducting. All right. One is not like the other. So all this is going to need to be shifted out. What do we need here? We need probably one of these. By what? There. There. Take it number 2. And then we can do that. We can keep our profile that we had. To there, I think is where it went to. All right, well, that's okay. That wasn't too bad. That's right. That extends that, and then we go pipe. I don't know. Eventually, I'm probably going to run these through the pipes. I'm just putting pipes in there so I don't forget that they do need pipes. Okay, and I think we can we come out to there, or did I mess up? It's going to have to be exposed on that side, so we can cover that. We can cover that. Okay. So that part of the body can stay, and then this has to go. And that has to go. And so does this. Yeah, so what I'll do... Oh boy. Oh boy, microphone's acting up. Hold on a second. There we go. So what I'll do is we need to patch this somehow into there. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Maybe we'll get rid of this profile here. Is what we'll do. This is going to have to be flat. Unfortunately, right? We need the room to store the gear. So then from there, let's see if we can get as much length as possible on. That would bring us to there. So I guess if we came up like that, just one. All right. Let's make it wider by a lot. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So the body is going to come in through the center. Let's see, the body's going to come through the center. Sure. And that is going to fold up into that space. Into that space there, hopefully. So let's test that out. Enough for the building, let's test that out. It's getting kind of square. It looks all right from down here, but it's getting kind of square. We don't want a square bomber, we want a shapely bomber. All right, so this is the rear gear. So if I said 0.5, goes up about that far. I wonder if we can go to 0.9. Oh, look, we're driving. Well, that's good to know. At 0.9, we drive. We drive away. Okay, I better put the brakes on. I better put the brakes on. That's funny. Oh, man. All right. Okay, and then we better turn that on so when it spawns in, that way we can test this properly. Okay, yeah, because I mean it's getting kind of you know, like, yeah, just sort of more like a box. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out in this video. We're gonna have to figure this out because it's just not. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. The plane itself has good shape to it, but we just need to figure out the box here. All right. So now if we do let's try 0.8. Oh, it still takes off even though the brakes are on. I wonder why that is. All right, well, they fold up. Anyways, that's very curious. Very curious. Okay, so what I want to do with this shape. What do I want to do with this shape? Yeah, they have the brakes on. And it just rocks away. It's like, I don't think so. I am out of here. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Maybe what I should do instead of running the jet engines down the side is I should run the jet engines through the middle and then out the back. And then that'll eliminate the width issue that we're having here. Right? It'll eliminate this whole issue here. So let's try that. That's no big deal. Yeah, sometimes when you're planning, you just kind of got to go with an idea until, you know, maybe the idea no longer works and you want to try something different. We are gonna keep this wing structure around the wing though. I like it. It doesn't have to come back this far now. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll combine all 4 jet engines. That's what we'll do. Instead of having them thrust individually, we'll merge the thrust from the engines. Okay, so this is going to change from there. May as well get rid of that. I still... yeah, because I mean, basically, it's going to need to be flat here. This is where the bombs are going to be, basically. Right, we're going to have a payload on this side, payload on that side. And maybe we'll have another payload here that you can drop once the wheels are up. I'm not sure. And then we need a way to get on to the aircraft, which I'll probably make here. Right, I just didn't want it to be too wide. I don't mind that it has that kind of shape to it now. Just because this is where the pivot is anyways. So it needs to have something. But just to try to kind of... The concept. Right, we're still designing the concept. So sometimes it can take a while just to find that whatever that spark that gives you that inspiration that you need. All right. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. I know it's I guess it goes out one more in the bottom. Oh, one more in the top. All right. Maybe we'll bring that in like that or something. I don't imagine the wings are going to need to move that much. Yeah, and I'm thinking now maybe what we'll do is we'll have some cannons here underneath the wings. That might work. Let's give this a little bit more room to come forward. Yeah, we can put some cannons on there. Just anti-air, whatever. So we can dogfight a little bit. All right, so that'll have to be that. Basically, that's the plane. It's kind of a funny shape. Is that the... Oh, no, we got to come out one wider than that even. On this rear section, my goodness. Yeah, and then from here, we'll just taper into the... Oops, help if it's the right way. There we go. Something, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, and then if we cut this back one more, we can take the 4. See how that might look. Go to there. It has potential. It has potential, I think. I think it has potential. All right, so that means we get rid of that. And that means this here. Oops, comes up to there. All right, like that. All right, and then so we can cut this back like that. Just try and provide a little bit of shape to it. Oh, I don't think there's much I can do about that. The clipping there. Yeah, it's turning into a tough sell. It's turning into a tough sell. This idea. Well, now that I got the jet engines out of the way, let's try something else here. Let's try something else here. Let's see. So we're gonna keep this. All right. If we take this out of here, yeah, this is just too wide. It's too wide. So Huh, is it too wide or? Yeah, I think it was just too wide. Just a little too wide there on that side. So I think instead of going that way, let's take the pivots and let's turn them. Like that. Oops, no, that's too much. All right, move that there. Move that there. Move that there. Paste that there. All right, so now if they fold inward, how tall do they need to be? They need to be 11. So we could say 12, and then they need to be, oh yeah, we can fold that right into the body. 7. 7, okay. So I should just put those right under there. Let's see here. I think we figured it out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's see, we'll cut that. Yeah, and then we can extend that. If we bring that to there, maybe? We want it to fold in. So if we bring that to there, let's see, how wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's perfect. Paste that, and then we'll merge. Oh, I can't. There we go. Now we shouldn't take off either. Oh boy. There. Oh. Cool. Excellent. And then we get to keep this profile here in the back. To there. And then this can come in to there. That'll change, which is fine. That should be able to pivot. If not, it can come in at least to there. There we go. Do something like that. And then we need just an inverse pyramid. All right. All right. All right. We gotta make a progress here. Make a progress. And then however we want to divvy this up. I wonder if I can use this here. says I need there. It's kind of cool. I think we're gonna clip right there though. Yeah, kind of cool. It doesn't really work with the shape that we're going with, but all right. So we'll now we may as well test it and see. Yeah, that's basically the shape there. All right, and then I wonder if we can put one of these in here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and I still need the medium in the wings. So I think we'll cut those in. This is our roll. Yeah, so the wings are still a bit big. They'll need to be cut back a little bit. Something like that, maybe. There you have it. Basically, just need to figure out how this is all going to kind of blend together in a way. You know, we could. Let's see. Yeah, you know, we could still run the engine through there, is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we can still run the engine through there. So it'll exhaust. Yeah, it can exhaust out right over top. It can still come out through here. So it'll come in through here and then it'll come out. Ooh, that's gonna look really nice. So we can take this and any of these gaps we can fill in with the fill in with painted blocks or something. Oh, let's see. It's gonna kind of. What do we need there? An inverse, maybe? Comes into there like that, and then I can just do this here. Doesn't look too bad. Could be worse. Yeah, and then the 4 jet engines will be inside. Okay, so now the tires, oops, they're going to need at least, let's give them at least this much clearance. We can do that, and then this is going to be in the way. I think this will have to be cut back to here. So how we fill that in, I don't even know. Let's see. We've got this coming out. Like this on the bottom. To there. So that might have to stay. Yeah, let's see if we can make that stay. So let's save that, and now let's try the rear gear again. It's been a while. It was about 45 minutes here. All right. I'll be putting out a few more. We're gonna roll with this one, start to finish. So if we say 8, now what happens? Oh, I see. Not bad. But that wall is in the way, and then the other one needs to be totally inverted. All right. So this wall is in the way. Why are you in the way, wall? Clearly, you're not wanted. All right, and then this one needs to be totally, absolutely inverted. So we can bring that into right there. All right. All right, save that. Spawn that. A couple videos of this, and I'll get bored and connect the jet engines, and we'll fly. Don't worry. It's the calibrating, right? Always the calibrating. Okay, so what's happening here? Something is in the way. What is in the way? What is in the way? Is a really good question. Oh, I think, you see? Yes. It's probably like that the whole time. And that's why it didn't work the other way. That's okay. This is probably better anyways. Let's just shake our heads. This is better. This must be better. Please. It's been an hour. This must be better. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now it's good. I wonder if they have to come out one more. It's binding somewhere. Maybe on that back wall? Let's see. See if they'll come right in. Oh yeah, look, they'll go right in now. Maybe they would have gone all the way in before. Oh, let's try it. Let's see if I can repair that wall. Yeah, cool. Well, this is going to be it for this video. And then what I'm going to do is I'll upload another video right after this. We'll do two kind of back to back here. Just sort of, keep going. It's going to be a couple of these videos, like I said before, we do the electronics. But the electronics are ready to go. I have, I've already done the horizon and everything, so that's ready to go to install. It should look pretty cool. All right, so if I set this to 1, perfect. And now we just need a door on the bottom to cover the 3 or 4 blocks. All right, now the front here, if I set this to 1, oh, look at that. That comes right in. Cool, so now if I set the wings to 3, maybe that's going to be the maximum. And what if we go negative 0.1? Oh yeah, nice. They can come, so when you land, you can move right out, and then when we turn on the afterburners, 0.2, and the wings just fold in. I don't know if 2 is too much. Looks like it might be too much. There's 0. All right, there's 1. No, it can go a little bit further than that. 1, 2. Yeah, we could probably go 1, 5. 1, 5. So between -1 and 1, 5. Okay, that's cool. Cool, okay, and then we can still keep the intakes here for the jet engine. So that's what we'll focus on next. Cool, so thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Like I say, there's going to be a few more of these coming out. They're all going to have commentary, especially when it comes to installing the radar for the bombs and the missiles, and radar for the plane itself. And I mean, I think we're going to have a station here. We'll see. We'll have to be able to get out. And yeah, these need to be a little bit wider. Yeah, these seats need to be right out on the edge. There we go. And now we can walk past. Cool. And this can just like that. Oh, neat. So when that folds in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, that's where the floor is going to be. Should be. I guess we're going to let this video roll for just a moment longer, though. I'll save that. That looks cool. I don't know what that area would be, right? Because this is basically the back end of the plane. I sort of want like a little radar area. So I don't know. Maybe we'll. Let's see. Maybe we'll do this. Right, and that's going to be the total. That's the cockpit area. Right there. So now we need another area for the radar and that, and then we'll need a way to get into the plane. I don't know if we'll just climb in. You know, if we have a ladder or something, maybe. Let's see how that looks. See if we're going to be able to, or if I need to raise the floor up by 1. It doesn't have to be overly large, right? Because you just need 1 seat for programming the bombs and checking out the radar. And then you'll get back in the captain's seat. When you're doing the bombing run, everything's been programmed, and then we'll just... So let's see, what did I say? 1. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then these guys here, 1. There we go. Landing gear in. We are in the air, flying, ready to bomb. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.